I, I'm going to continue with the breathing and some breathing exercises. In fact, I'm going to show two breathing exercises. One is the counting breath exercise, which I've learned from you, and another one is the square breathing exercise, which is taught quite a bit to military arts, and they're all pointed to help reduce stress. And we talk about the immune system and we talk about the pandemic and what doesn't produce stress today. Any place you go, any place you look, you can probably find stress. The idea is to take and neutralize it or not find it. So long time ago when I first started martial arts, I was practicing in Kalamazoo, Michigan, right at the corner of Western Michigan University there. And the teacher introduced my son and I to controlled breathing techniques or conscious breathing techniques. Uh, so, when you're a baby, and Sifu Lester was talking about that, if you watch a baby sleep and watch the belly of the baby, what actually moves when that baby's breathing? It's all done in the lower diaphragm and not the upper chest. So, and as Sifu Lester said, as we grow in our age, we tend to sometimes forget that, or with the flight or fight syndrome, possibly start breathing high up in our chest. There's more volume of air in your belly than there is in your upper chest. So in order to increase your efficiency of oxygen intake, and as it was said, unconscious breathing, like you're not thinking about it, you only exchange about 10% of your oxygen level. So you have almost 90% of that oxygen level in your lungs mixing with that next breath. When you do conscious breathing or controlled breathing techniques, you can wash all that air and all the ingredients in your lungs that are waste products. You can remove them out of your body and you can bring in fresh air with fresh oxygen. And the oxygen is what your cells run on. Your cells, that's what powers your cells is the oxygen. So what we're going to do is we're going to take and look at a couple different techniques. What can controlled breathing do for you? Well, it can help reduce stress, number one. It can calm you down. It can take you from a short breath breathing to a deep breath breathing. It can actually lower your blood pressure. It can lower your pulse rate. It can provide you with a sensation of calm so that maybe you don't say something you might thought you wanted to say. So a lot of these techniques are available and they're free. That's a neat thing about controlled breathing techniques. They are free. All you have to do is use them. Sifu Lester said, when you start these techniques, there's a few rules that help make them more efficient. You really can't go wrong breathing anyway, deep breathing, but if you take and use your tongue and put it at the top of your mouth, right behind the front teeth, on the inhale, that is helps with the meridians and the microcosmic orbit, which was we talked about a little bit here earlier. Always start with an exhale and then your inhale. Okay, the diaphragm is down in the belly, so you would exhale out and then inhale and visualize the air coming in your nose, coming in your mouth, coming down your neck into your lungs. Visualize that air coming in and visualize that air coming back out again. Now, you don't have to always breathe through your nose. You can breathe through your mouth, but there's a ingredient, nitrous oxide, that is a healing agent. And if you breathe through your nose, both intake and out, you can produce more nitrous oxide. That is for a discussion probably later on. So let's go ahead and try a couple of these techniques. The counting breath method, actually is a way to actually start a meditation practice also. So if you sit down, first of all, relax your face muscles, relax your face, then relax your shoulders. So your shoulders should be dropped down and comfortable. Then exhale out. Inhale in through the nose with the tongue at the top of the mouth. Exhale out. Count of 1. Okay. So that is the first breath. Now at least do 5 to 10 breaths, but let's try 3 to begin with. So again, relax your face, relax your shoulders, tongue at the top of the mouth, exhale out, inhale in, fill your belly and your diaphragm up, and exhale out. Call that 1. Let's do it again. Call that 2. Do it again. Call that 3. Now just go back to normal breathing. Feel your body, feel your face, feel your hands, feel your chest. Do you feel any different? Do you feel more relaxed, more calm? You can take and count up to 10 and then repeat. The biggest problem most people have when they start out is their mind is so busy thinking about other things, they can't focus on the breath. So the counting method gives your mind something to do. So you come back down, exhale, and count 1. Now you just told your conscious mind to do something and not let it dance on its own. So when it comes down to count 2, now you're taking control of your conscious mind again. So that's why the counting part is very important, because what it does is it reduces what's called the monkey mind, which is the chatter, chatter, chatter that's going around in your head all. Okay, so that's the counting breath method. You can do that anytime, any place. You can do it standing, you can do it sitting, you can do it lying down. You can count up to 30 if you want to. It's easier to count to 10 than repeat, or easier to count to 5 and repeat. It depends on you and in your mind. The most important thing is, though, is the fundamentals, and that is take an exhale, start from there, tongue at the top of the mouth, and then consciously count 1, 2, 3. So the second breathing method is a little more complex. It's called the square breathing, or box breathing, or count of 4 breathing. You'll see it many different ways, but it still uses the same basics, but it's a little more difficult because now you have to hold your breath both at the exhale and also at the inhale. So what we're going to do, and I don't know if this visual here, you can see the lines coming across. So it's a 4 count up, 4 count across, 4 count down, 4 count across. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start with the exhale. Again, relax your face, relax your shoulders, exhale out. Now inhale to the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now hold for the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now exhale to the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now hold again with no air to the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, relax. We've went around the box once. And you can do this anywhere 5 times, 10 times, but you may, because you are holding your breath both with your lungs full and with your lungs empty, you may get a little bit dizzy. So be careful. You want to take and be a little more conscious where you're at when you're working with this exercise. But it's a great way to take and calm yourself down before you go to sleep at night. So again, let's try it one more time. Okay, exhale out. Okay, inhale. Now hold. Now exhale. Now hold. Now inhale. Hold. Exhale. And hold. One more time. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. And hold. And inhale again and relax. Okay, so that's square breathing. Now feel your body. Does it feel more relaxed? Do you feel more settled? Those are a couple basic breathing. There's many different breathing techniques. There's breathing techniques to elevate the heart rate. There's breathing techniques to change the pH of your blood from alkaline to acidity or vice versa. There's breathing techniques to hype your system up. But these are all breathing techniques. These two are to take and relax and de-stress. And stress is probably the biggest problem with disease. Stress and disease tend to like to go together. So if you can de-stress, you can be healthier and be more healthier in the pandemic. So that's, let's see here. Any other? I think we went through quite a bit here. If you have any questions, put them in the chat. But again, you got counting breaths and you got square breathing.